apart from residence, you are also into the commercial properties as well. So now the thought process of a commercial buyer would be very much different than of a residential buyer.
Absolutely.
So probably, the question would be around that: what does this group do, or what does Sharvil Shridhar do to cater that audience?
Correct.
Because वो एकदम ही different category of audience है.
Right. So first of all, I think it's the location that matters. You have to see where the corporate demand is. And the first project that we did was in the city center. So we had opportunities to do a commercial project at Rajpath Road, at Bhopal Amli. This is about 5-7 years back.
Yeah.
And those were future development areas. And what we realized was that for businessmen, they are staying in this west part of the Ahmedabad. But for the people who are the employees who are working at their offices, they are usually staying at the east part of Ahmedabad. And the kind of travel time it takes for them to come to these areas is humongous.
Yeah.
And, it creates a lot of trouble for the entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So I think city center is one convenience where it is a midway location for both. And we realize that that is the place where corporates would have a more demand. And that's why we identified a location, which was a city center. It was close to a jewelry hub, which is called Shivranjani. Yeah. And, that was another thing. We didn't want to, not against restaurants or cafes or spas or gyms, but I feel that I wanted to create a nice corporate building. And retail brands like jewelries or high-end fashion stores is something which I was always aspiring for. And even during COVID, when we had a tough time selling real estate with commercial projects, we were not attracted by offers from this kind of businesses. We stick to our plan. We stick to the principles that, and we had committed to our customers who had bought offices with us, that we will only get very premium retail outlets. We will not give it to small time restaurants or to gyms and spas. We will make this a very premium building, and people loved it. And small requirements like, so a lot of people in a commercial building used to have common conferences rooms and common banquet areas which were hardly being utilized. So during our survey, we realized what people actually want is very good maintenance team, because they don't have time in offices to maintain common premises. They want good services in terms of if they could save space on their pantry, and if they could have a common cafeteria where they can just order tea or coffee or some kind of light snacks, light meals on the phone. And if they have a guest, then they don't have to prepare the tea or snacks at their own office. Then they are saving on the pantry space. So we got a centralized pantry where we could cater to the entire office building. Third thing, which was very highly utilized or highly required, which we also highly required, is a stationery and a photocopy shop. So any corporate who is working, they would require a good stationery shop nearby. And we created one inside our building which is operated by us. So anything related to photocopying or printing or stationery, we have it within the building. So these are the kind of small things that we cater to. And the most important of all, usually say about most projects have a ratio of 1 car parking to 1000 square feet. We are giving 2 car parks to 600 square feet offices.
Okay.
Which is probably the highest in the city right now.
It's twice in 50%.
Oh yeah, twice in
almost
50%. So that was our biggest winner. People were so attracted. Acha, yaar, I can park. Even a 600 square feet office owner could park 2 cars.
Yeah.
And we were the first building at that time in Ahmedabad to have 4 basements. So and out of that, 3 basements were double height, so you could stack your car.
Yeah.
So they were equivalent to 7 basements.
Correct.
And tons of parking in a city center building. So I think those are the kind of points which helped us getting an edge over our competitors or over products which were offered in the surrounding. So yeah, we even for commercial projects, we have gone to the depth of like trying to visualize what a customer would need
Yeah.
in a building. Yeah.
Subscribe for more such amazing short clips of the podcast. You can watch the full episode on the channel and stream all the episodes on all the major streaming services. See you in the next episode.